Today I want to share with you guys my review on the Anker POWERCORE Essential 20,000 milliamp hour power bank and how it has become my go-to power bank after quite a few months of use, including a flight across country and back. Toolman Tim here. Welcome back to the workshop where we create community, find freedom, promote preparedness, and share success. It's Tuesday, which means it's time for another Toolbox Tuesday, so let's dive right in. Okay guys, so if you followed my channel for any length of time, you're going to know that I love Anker products, especially their power banks, whatever you want to call them. I had two previous to this. I had a 20,000 and a 10,000. First off, I loved my 20,000. It worked great until I upgraded to the iPhone 12, which has native USB-C charging. Well, kind of, anyway, you know how that works. So then I went on the hunt for something that supported USB-C charging. Guess what? I found the only one I could find on Amazon Canada was only 10,000 milliamps, and after using that for a weekend in the city, I love it, but it's barely enough to charge my iPhone 12 Pro Max once in a little bit. Not enough for a weekend. So off I went, took another trip, and went all across the interwebs, and ended up settling on this one. This one was recommended to me by a community member, and I'll show you the box right there. It's called a POWERCORE Essential 20,000 PD is the model number on it. Get a nice up close look at it here. So we'll go into what you get in the box, and then I'll tell you why I really like it. But yeah, anyway, so in the package, this is the way it comes. It shows up. Of course, you get the power bank, which I'll talk about in a minute. You get a USB-C to USB-A cable, a couple of absolutely useless manuals, and a surprisingly kind of cool bag that comes with it. It's like, I don't know, it's not waterproof. It's like a mesh with a padding. And I had no plans on using it whatsoever until I hauled it out the other day, and I'm like, you know what? That's fairly well made. So anyway, why do I like this power bank? Well, first off, it's made by Anker. Anything I've bought in the past that's been made by Anker has never let me down. Top quality, seems to last. Everything I've had hasn't worn out yet. This is a really cool feature on this guy. See if you can see that right there. It's like a fabric. So it's nice to the touch, which whatever, who cares, right? You just want this damn thing to work. But it gives you a little better grip as well. And it looks really sharp. On the power bank right there, you push the button and it gives you 1 through 4 little LED lights right there if it's charging. So basically, you know, if you've got half power, the third light is going to be blinking. If you have 3/4 power, the fourth light's going to be blinking. And if it's full, then all 4 lights are going to light up. Pretty darn simple. Comes with 2 fast charging ports, which in this day and age are great. You get a USB-A, I don't know if you can see it right there, USB-A and a USB-C, both 18 watts. So they will charge fast. They claim to charge they say a new iPhone in about half an hour. Sorry, back up. They claim to charge a new iPhone to 50% capacity in about half an hour, which is, you know, give or take. With my 12 Pro, it's probably closer to 45 minutes, but not bad. This one doesn't seem to heat up as fast as some of the other ones. I like that. Both ports are input and output, which was huge because when I bought the original one, it turned out that the USB-C was only an input. So now, dirty little secret of power banks, and most of you probably know this. However, 20,000 milliamp hour charger bank is not going to give you 20,000 milliamp hours of power. So there's a whole bunch of ins and outs of it, but basically the batteries inside are 3.7 volts and the charging is 5 volts if I have my math right. You lose quite a bit on conversion there. Matter of fact, you lose between like 20 and 25%. So the actual, I had to write it down so we'd know, but the actual capacity, you get about 75% out of it. And so you're down to around 15,000 milliamp hours. Now, my iPhone 12 is a 3,700 milliamp hour battery, and I typically run it down to about 20% at the end of every day. So if you do your math, you know, I should be able to get about 4-ish charges out of that. And in my use, absolutely. We used and abused this. Me and my two daughters made connecting flights all the way across to Nova Scotia, spent a week in a hotel out there visiting family, and 2 connecting flights coming back. This beat and pound, it passed through airport security. I spilled some water on it a couple of times, lost it under the seat in the rental car for a couple of days overnight, and this thing is no worse for the wear. This has become my absolute go-to power bank. So with the full-on 18-watt USB-C charging with the proper adapters, you can charge this from absolutely stone dead to fully charged in just about 4 hours. That's not bad at all, because sometimes I'll forget. I'll wake up in the morning, we're going on a trip. I'm like, yeah, me a prepper, I should have that plugged in, but I didn't anyway. But 4 hours with the right adapters, the right USB-C, AC adapter, all of that. Now, 2 quick caveats, things I didn't like. Number 1, the USB-C to USB-A cord that came with this did not work with this power bank. Don't know why, can't figure it out. I'm sure it's just something defective. Any of my other USB-C cables worked with this and with my USB desktop charger port that I have. This will work with other power banks, but for whatever friggin' reason, it will not work with this power bank. Not a big deal. Now, my only other gripe with Anker products, and get with the 21st century, what is this, 2022? Change that out. Get rid of those 4 dots and give me a digital readout that tells me what the percentage of my battery is. Because you can have 2 bars and be at like 64%, or you can have 3 bars and be at 65%. I really want to know what, maybe that's just, me being anal, but I really want to know what the actual complete capacity is in there right now for usable charge. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This has become, if you are looking for a, built like a brick shit house, Anker power bank, this is the guy. Come next upgrade to my next phone, I'm going to have to get something bigger. We took 3 with us. We took this one. We took the other 20,000 and the 10,000, and it was all good. But it's time to upgrade. I'm going to need something like a 30,000 down the road. But for now, if you're looking for something, and especially if you use a phone that's a little older than the iPhone 12, then go for it. I'll put a link in the description below if you decide you want to pick it up. To support the content I create, there'll be an affiliate link there. But yeah, I have not been disappointed with this. 3 for 3 on Anker, but this has been my go-to. All right, guys, if you want to know more about who I am and what I do, well, first off, 2 review videos a week and 3 live stream podcasts centered around tools and preparedness gear and living a preparedness lifestyle. So hit the subscribe button if you want to stick around and you want to know more about me, and run by toolmantim.co. That's the quickest place to check out. Go to the shop section there. I run a handyman business up here in East Central Alberta, and I have over 100 products that I've used and abused, things that have made me money or saved me money in that business, a whole bunch of different recommendations. So if you're looking for a recommendation of power tools, hand tools, painting tools, whatever it happens to be, drop in, check it out. If you end up picking up anything or just starting your Amazon shopping from there, once again, it'll support the content I create. So thank you, guys, and I hope, as always, you stay happy, stay healthy, and have a great 2022.